Hello and welcome to day 18 of our Advent calendar. It's only a week to go. And yesterday we noticed how Zechariah didn't believe what God was saying and was struck dumb as a consequence. Now his wife Elizabeth reacted very differently. Here we have a husband who found trusting tough and a wife who didn't. Elizabeth, who was by this time well on in years, became living proof that God can operate outside the natural framework he has put in place. Now, in our day, of course, if someone carries a baby in older age, we would headline concerns about their safety and their well-being. But in the first century, they saw things very differently. Children were expected to care for their parents in old age, and so to have no offspring created a real risk of being destitute when you could work no longer. And that was what Zechariah and Elizabeth saw on their horizon until God stepped in. The angel told Zechariah his wife was going to have a baby, and now it was happening, right in his own home. And their baby? It was John the Baptist. Now for their society, childlessness was a disgrace and a family was a sign of God's favour. Here's how Luke records it. After this, his wife Elizabeth became pregnant and for 5 months remained in seclusion. That was the normal pattern of the day. "The Lord has done this for me," she said. "In these days he has shown his favour and taken away my disgrace among the people." God took away her disgrace and gave them both the wonderful joy of bringing a child into the world. Now I'm intrigued by this couple. Here is a husband who found it hard to trust God and a wife who found it much easier. But they both ended up receiving God's blessing. Isn't that wonderful? You know, I remember talking to a lady who had every reason to be cynical and not to trust God because of her tough situation. She used a phrase that has stuck with me ever since. She said, "When I pray, I often ask the Lord to keep my heart soft." She chose to keep her heart pliable so her relationship with God could stay on track. I know her well, and I can tell you that her faith is still thriving. As we approach Christmas, let's seek to have hearts that are malleable enough for our loving Heavenly Father to mould into the image of his Son, the one who came at the first Christmas. And then this year, we will be one step nearer the likeness of Jesus Christ because we let him mould our minds. God bless you. Hello again. If you're watching this on YouTube, you might like to subscribe. There's a little button below this frame, and then you'll get an alert to tell you when the next one comes out. You could also like it, or you could leave a comment and join in the conversation. It would be great to hear from you.